God did cause a skin of blackness to come upon them.
And you believe that black people are cursed. But they were white, became cursed to be black. So that means Jesus Christ is cursed.
No.
But you say you believe he was black. This is deceitful. That's the message you guys going around and push. That's the point. And Mr. Miller is super smart. His mind looked like a computer. Which nation, according to the Bible, was born red? Mr. Miller. Bring it out. Esau was born red. For example, look at his arm. Very heavy. Okay. Look at the description in the Bible right there. So you guys are hairy people. That's why I love that razor blade.
You don't believe in Jesus being white. So you know that he's black. Did you know he's black? I can't hear you. He didn't know. Yes, sir.
Ask him in the Book of Mormon, the Nephi.
Oh, yes.
What it say?
2 Nephi 5:21. What does that say? 2 Nephi 5:21. Because that's a very critical verse in that book.
I can't say you don't believe.
Read it on the mic.
And for you to say that you don't know that he's black, but you said that you believe that he is black. Well, let's see what the Book of Mormon says about black skin. Read this on the mic. I want you to read it nice and loud.
What verse?
2 Nephi chapter 5 verse 21.
And he had caused the cursing to come unto them. Yea, even a sore cursing because of their iniquity. For behold, they had hardened their hearts against him, that they had become like unto a flint. Wherefore, as they were white and exceedingly fair and delightsome, that they might be enticing unto my people, the Lord God did cause a skin of blackness to come.
A skin of what?
Blackness.
A skin of what?
Blackness.
Because of iniquity, right? So in the Book of Mormon, it says that because of sin, there was a curse upon them.
So, have you ever read that book before?
Yeah. Can I read my favorite one from 2 Nephi?
No. Let's address that. You can read the second. We'll read that, okay? But first and foremost, it's the main book. So if you read that, right? So you say you did not believe that Jesus Christ was white. But he said people were white, got cursed.
Yeah, these people came from Jerusalem. They were tribes.
Okay. So what color was Adam then?
What color was Adam?
Bring it out. Do you believe, my man right there, do you believe two white folks can give birth to a black man?
Yes.
Two white folks can give birth to a white man, to a black man?
Yes.
Where's the example of that? Bring it out.
Maybe the black man in their ancestry somewhere.
That's a lie.
Right.
Scientifically, no, we don't really put our trust in science. Science, no, it's impossible.
Right.
Because what is a recessive gene? It's recessive.
Bring it out.
But in the Bible, we do have that Rebecca and Isaac gave birth to your forefather Esau.
Right.
He was born red, all over like a hairy garment. That's your forefather Esau. Us, we came from Jacob, right? So that was the very first time it is recorded in the Bible somebody was born a different skin color. Before that, everybody was black.
Right.
Adam was made from what? How was he created?
The dust.
What color is the dust of the ground?
Bring it out.
Huh?
Brown.
And then the brown will give a white person, so-called. And you believe that black people are cursed. But they were white, became cursed to be black, according to that book.
They received their cursing not because of sin, but it was because of how their hearts had turned. It said their hearts had turned black.
Their hearts turned black?
It said their hearts had turned black. They had hardened their hearts.
So that means Jesus Christ is cursed.
No.
But you say you believe he was black.
Bring it out.
Was he a man of sin?
I'm sorry?
I'm asking you, what's your name?
Elder Miller.
Elder Miller? Mr. Miller. So Jesus Christ, was he a cursed man? Was he a sinner?
Jesus Christ?
Was he a sinner? So how did your book says that black people become black that were white because of sin? They got cursed black. But we read in the Bible that Jesus Christ is black.
Right. This happened in the whole other side of the world.
The other side of the world, like the Eastern Hemisphere, right?
This happened in America.
Oh, this happened in America?
This happened in America.
Who it happened to in America?
It happened to people that came from Jerusalem to America.
Who were they?
They were people who were also descendants of Jacob.
And they were white.
This says.
Now I'm asking, if they're descendant of Jacob, you mean they were white?
Yeah.
So Jesus is your descendant of Jacob.
Yeah.
So how come Jesus, a descendant of Jacob, black, yet the other one's white?
Bring it out.
Can a black man have someone who's white?
Say it again.
Can a black man have someone who's white?
Let's read if the children of Israel, if they were a different color. Let's see that. Give me
Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2.
So what the Bible said. I know you Mormon believe in the Bible. I mean, not believe. Y'all use the Bible, especially King James, right? Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourning, and the gates thereof languish. They are black.
What color are the Jews?
They are black.
They didn't say that some of them were white. They said they are
black unto the ground.
just like Adam. What's made from the ground, they're black unto the ground. Give me Lamentations. 48.
You know?
Let's see. It's through the Bible. We're going to see King Solomon, the great-great-great-grandfather of Jesus Christ. We'll see Job. So they're all Israelites. The Bible records that they're black. Even when we read about Miriam in Numbers, Moses in Exodus, you read that.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 8. Their visage.
You know what visage is? What is visage?
How they look.
Their face, okay?
Their visage is blacker than a coal.
You know what color is coal? He said their visage was what?
Blacker than a coal.
How do you get a white person out of that?
Bring it out.
So the whole race of Israel is a black nation.
Bring it out.
He said some of them, so which is true, the so-called Native American that was on this side, they are the children of Israel.
That's right.
They came here in 539 after they left the captivity of Persian captivity. Cyrus let them free and they came on this side. It is recorded in the Bible.
Right. That's right.
So they came here black. And the Bible said contrary. Give me that in Hosea. Read that what you said. You said when they came here they were white and then they turned black, right? You say it happened in America, right?
Yeah.
Read that for me. Let me hear it. Give me Hosea. 7 and 8, right?
Yes, sir.
Let,
Hosea.
hold on, let him get that. Go ahead, read it.
And he had caused the cursing to come upon them. Yea, even a
No, the one you said that they were white. You said the Native Americans were white, right?
no.
So which one became black? Who you said became black and that happened in America?
So we believe they came from Jerusalem. All the people that live there currently, they're not white, but they're not black either. They're in between. Same as I am. I'm not completely dark.
When it said black, ain't nobody really this color.
Yeah.
Brown. I mean, so dark skin.
This is also an ancient time.
What do you mean ancient time?
This is an ancient time where things are one way or the other. They didn't really put things like in between.
You see your thing, everything you said not matching the Bible. Read what you read. Let's say what the Bible said about the Native Americans that was living here. Read
Hosea chapter 7 and verse 8. Ephraim.
Ephraim, when you talk about Ephraim, you're talking about from Ephraimites, the ones you call Puerto Ricans, all the way to Naphtali, right?
Ephraim had mixed himself among the people.
You hear what God says? He mixed himself amongst the people. The people was even from back then, before they came here, they mixed with the Assyrians, all the captivity they've been in. But when the conquistador, the white man came here, there was a lot of raping going on. You know that. There was a lot of raping going on, and some of them voluntarily mixed themselves amongst the people, amongst the conquistador, the so-called white.
Ephraim, he had mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake, not turned.
You know what that means? You ever make pancake?
Yeah.
If you don't turn it, what happened?
It goes dark.
One side is going to be what?
Dark.
And the other will be what?
White.
So from there, the Puerto Ricans, all the way to Argentinians, among them you see very dark, medium brown to very light. That's why I say they mix themselves among the people. That's how they kind of more lighter than the first 3 tribes. That's what happened. It didn't say that they were white and got cursed because of sin. They didn't say that. They did not say that. The only person that was born without the what we call melanin was Esau. Let's read that. Let's read that. And he was the very first person to be born like that. That's why the Bible recorded that. Like for example, Mr. Miller. Down south, what do they call white folks? Rednecks, right? They don't call y'all rednecks down south?
I'm from the east.
Say it again?
I'm from the west.
Okay, but do you know that they call white folks rednecks? You never hear that term?
I'm from the south.
Oh, you hear the term, right? Rednecks. Is it just their necks that's red? Look at his face. It's like pinkish. Pink is a light red. They're not white. Look at his shirt. His shirt is white, right? Would you say, right? Like you're pink. You just diluted a little bit, but you pink. You're not white like your shirt. Read that.
Genesis chapter 25 and verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
Rebecca went to talk to God because she was having pain during the pregnancy. She wanted to know why, and this is the answer God gave her, right?
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
2 nations. 2 nations. That's like that she has millions of people. She had 2 children, 2 boys, twins in her wombs.
And 2 manner of people.
God said 2 manner of people. That lets you know that they wouldn't be identical. Read.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
What God says, separated. That means there'll be 2 nations that will not be together. They'll be separated from the womb. From the womb. There you go. See that? From the womb, we were fighting. The situation, it's a black and white. It's not a black and white. It's Jacob and Esau.
Bring it out.
God says we wouldn't be together. We'd be separated from the womb. We didn't like one another. Go ahead.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Separated from the bow. Go ahead.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
Okay. I'm talking to you, Miller. Between the Jacob and Esau, who's stronger? You see, Mr. Miller. You see, he put a little smirk. Let me ask you. You're an elder too, right? So between those 2, who's stronger?
Say Jacob.
Jacob is stronger. Of course. Did he wrestle an angel? You gotta be strong for that. They said one would be stronger than the other. It's just like, for example, after we got out of this captivity, slavery, we're supposed to have our own personal shrink, our own personal psychiatrist, because that's supposed to destroy it mentally.
Right.
But we survive.
Right.
We're survivors. You know what I mean? Because we got the blood of God in us.
That's
Right. That?
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people. And the elder shall serve the younger.
Who was born first? Jacob was born first? Okay, let's see what the Bible says.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold.
You an elder too. Who came out first?
Esau came out first.
Esau came out first. Let's see.
And when her days.
Both of y'all said something different. Y'all gotta get your doctrine straight. Go ahead.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red.
The first came out what color?
Red.
Red. Just like him. Probably redder than that.
all over like in hairy garment.
Like, for example, look at his arm. Very hairy. It's the Bible got y'all in the Bible.
Right.
That's why I said the Bible got you in the Bible. The Bible got the description in the Bible right there.
Right.
So you guys are hairy people. That's why I love that razor blade. Go ahead.
And they called his name Esau.
So who came out first, Mr. Miller?
Esau.
Okay, Esau came out first. Then he says that the elder shall serve the younger, right? Go ahead.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
Okay. Yeah?
And his name was called Jacob.
You notice they didn't mention his color? Did you notice that? Why? Because he was the same color as everybody else.
That's right.
The reason why they recorded Esau is because that's the very first time they saw somebody that wasn't quote unquote black with woolly hair. Just like we read the Messiah. Remember, God, if Christ, you believe Christ, you said you guys believe that Christ was black, right? Though your book said contrary, it says that it's only sinners that got cursed to be black. So, if Christ is black, and he looked like his father, right? Does he not? Christ doesn't look like his father? All right, let's read that. Give me that. So, just so everybody knows that Christ look like his father. Okay? You can give me that in Colossians, that's fine. Yeah, 1:16. You can give me that. That's fine. You know? So Christ looked exactly like his father. Christ is a black man with woolly hair, dark skin, eyes reddish, not blue, just like they give us. Let me show you something real quick, right? Before the Renaissance era, all the books, all the images throughout Europe, even in Russia, you ever come across a book called Russian Icon? You can even Google that, Russian icon images. Not too long ago, Vladimir Putin put that out there.
Bring it out.
It's all over. Let you know that the Messiah is a black man.
Right.
You see what's happening? The red man, Esau, his people, that's when they changed the images. Around 1453, 1454, around that time. It's called iconoclasm. That's when they start changing the images. It's not the first time they try to do it. The Greeks try to do it too. Give me Maccabees. We come back. Yeah, we'll come back. Even during the time of the Maccabees, during the time the Greeks were in power, right? They try to do that with Antiochus or Antiochus, whichever one you choose. Read that.
First Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen
were the Greeks,
had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
they try to remove, just like they're doing that. You're talking about during the Maccabees, that's 165 BC. Even back then, they were trying to, because in our Bible, we always had images.
Right.
We had imagery. They try to repaint it, just like you saw there, to put their own faces in it.
Right.
It's not something new. They tried back then, they failed, but this time God allowed it. Now give me that, with Jesus, look at his Bible.
Colossians chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 13.
Okay.
Who had delivered us from the power of darkness
That's Christ.
and had translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son, in whom
And that's the Father, sorry.
in whom we have redemption through his blood,
We have redemption through Christ's blood.
even the forgiveness of sin.
Who is Israel.
Who is the image of the invisible God.
He is the image. It looked like his father. So if it looked like his father, give me Genesis 1. 26. Listen to what God says.
Genesis chapter 1 and verse 26. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness.
What does that mean? If God is black, his son black, he said, let us make man in our image. That means the way we look, that's how man gonna look. Right. So what color was Adam? Bring it out. A black man.
Right. Right.
So for you to say that they were white and got cursed, become black, that is There's some evil behind that. It contradicts the scriptures.
Right.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
And that's the message you guys going around and push. That's a poison.
Bring it out.
That's poison.
If I can ask, how many things in the Bible are symbolic?
Say it again.
How many things in the Bible are symbolic?
No, quite true, yeah. But that one is plain, brother. The vision is black, Job 30:30. Let's see if it's symbolic. I'm gonna read this one. You tell me how symbolic it is. My man, you listening, right? Listen to that. My man look very smart. I mean, and Mr. Miller is super smart. That's why he keep his peace. He's super smart. His mind work like a computer. Read that.
Job chapter 30 and verse 30.
Okay, I'm gonna start with Mr. Miller. Go ahead.
My skin is black.
What? Say it again.
My skin.
Stop right there. What is he talking about? Huh? Skin is what?
My skin is black.
Okay. Is that symbolic?
Bring it out.
Okay. We're going over colors.
Right.
We're going over colors, right, Mr. Miller? What color is Job? Read again for Mr. Miller.
My skin is black upon me. And
So what color is Job? Read where you at.
Job 30 and verse 30.
What Job says?
My skin is black upon me.
Mr. Miller, what color is Job?
What's verse 29 say?
29? Oh, read 29. No problem.
I am a brother to dragons.
Oh, shoot! Job said his brother is dragon. That is symbolic.
Right.
Because he's talking about which dragon? The one you read in Genesis. What color is that dragon? Huh?
Black.
The dragon was black? Oh, let's read Revelation 12. He said the dragon was black. Brother, I don't know what Mr. Miller fed you, but it's not biblical. Read that.
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven. And behold, a great red dragon.
That is symbolic for a nation. Which nation, according to the Bible, was born red, Mr. Miller?
Bring it out.
Remember, God says there will be two nations in your womb, right? Right? Which one was born red?
Esau.
Esau was born red. So that's the nation of Esau that dragon represents. But if you start from the beginning, it's talking about your people, how they were dwelling in Caucasus Mountain. I'm glad you went there. I didn't even want to do it, but hey, you called for it. He said he's a brother to dragon. Referring to the dragon in Revelation that was born red. That's a race of people.
Right.
That's the same dragon that tried to devour the child. Let's read that so he know I ain't trying to talk.
Verse 4. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And
they're talking about when it cast these after the white men, when they come here and conquer it, because on this side the other three, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, we did not come yet. We were not here because Israel was split into two nations. The nation that came here was from Ephraim down. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi was still on the eastern hemisphere. We came this way, but they were already there. That's how they got conquered by Esau, the conquistador, who we call today, precisely most of them were who you call today Jewish. Go ahead.
And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth.
6.
Verse 6. And the woman fled into the wilderness.
That's the woman is Israel. Go ahead.
Where she had a place prepared of God.
The place is America. Go ahead.
That they should feed her 3.
Who's the day that fed the woman? Esau. Because everything we need, we got to go to him. Even toilet papers, toothbrush, whatever it is, we got to work for him to get those things. Go ahead.
That they should feed her there 1,203 score days.
Go to 9.
Verse 9. And the great dragon,
the red dragon,
was cast out. That old serpent called the devil.
Before.
And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven.
Keep going.
And did cast down them to the earth.
Yeah, cast them down that from rulership. Because contrary, Israel used to rule.
Right.
Because in Europe, before the Renaissance, what they call the Dark Ages. The reason why I call it Dark Ages is because black people used to rule. If you look at the old coat of arms of Spain, all you see is black heads.
Right.
You go to Europe, you see all the black heads. We are the one that they were doing the Inquisition and the Crusade. We're the one that was being chased in because we ruled Europe after we overthrew Rome. Go ahead.
And the dragon stood before the woman.
The dragon stood before the woman,
which was ready to be delivered.
Okay, the woman talking about Mary. She was about to deliver the Messiah. Go ahead.
For to devour her child as soon as it was born.
Which child? Go ahead.
And she brought forth a man, child, who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron.
Who is that man child that's supposed to rule all nations with a rod of iron? Jesus. So that's talking about who was the people that was trying to kill Jesus when Mary gave birth? Who? Herod. What nation was Herod? Give me the Bible dictionary. I didn't write that. Let's see who Herod is. So all that lie that white people used to be black people used to be white, they got cursed to be black. That's a lie. It's not biblical.
We're all children of God, right?
No, that's not true. Not according to the Bible. Right?
Did we all come from Adam?
Yes.
As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said,
you God, you said it,
that they are nothing.
Which Bible is this one?
Oh yes, it's right there, brother. It's the King James. Do you believe the Bible, Mr. Miller?
I see you wouldn't believe me if I told you yes.
No, I'm saying, I know. If Mr. Miller hate the Bible, do you hate the Bible? It cuts you on the inside. It's all right. Rejoice because this is your kingdom. When God's kingdom comes, I will rejoice.
Worth my time at this point.
Say it again. Mr. Miller, I just studied with y'all. Where you running?
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word.